Okay, let's start roll call. Mona,
Here.
Ariel,
Here.
Denise,
Here.
Kyle, not present. Corinne, not present. Rachel,
Here.
Jennifer, not present. Carmina,
Here.
Emily, okay. And I think we're good.
Sabrina, I am so sorry. Did you say Kyle and Jennifer are not present?
Correct, they are not present.
Okay. Sorry, just making an adjustment to my agenda. Okay. I move to call for an adoption of the agenda for any last minute agenda items. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Hi.
Are there any last minute agenda items anyone would like to bring to the table?
Apologize. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you. My headphones just cut out. I moved that the minutes from the previous meeting as electronically distributed be approved. All in favor say aye.
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 The meeting minutes have been approved as electronically distributed. We will proceed to the executive board reports. The chair recognizes Ms. President.
What's up, everyone? All right, I'll run through this pretty quickly. First and foremost, we have an opportunity to collaborate with CCSG and UPUA for an initiative push on open education and affordable resources, which is OAER. You might have seen that acronym floating around, but they already have their reps in place, and they're just waiting on us. So I told Akash from CCSG, their executive, that we'd have a name by tomorrow morning. If anyone is interested, this is open to the entire assembly. Just email me or Sabrina, and we'll get you guys the information you need on what that's going to entail. But again, you're just going to be working with faculty and then other student leaders on how we can promote education in an affordable manner. And this can include tuition, housing, food, all of that. So if that's your passion, let me know. Next, Denise, this isn't on your printed out copy of the agenda, but we also have an opportunity for a representative to sit on the Student Sustainability Advisory Council, which is going to be, it's another collaboration with all the other campuses and student leader roundtable kind of thing, but it's with the Sustainability Institute. And essentially, it's going to be a group of students that come up with priorities for the university in terms of sustainability. So things like, we want more green buildings on the campus. We want to, implement renewables. We want to divest in fossil fuels, things like that. So it's a really great opportunity for anyone who has an interest in sustainability and wants to, show face with, university leaders, because this is going to be a meeting that you potentially meet with President Barron while he's still here, and with Provost Damon Sims. So that's a great opportunity. So far, Corinne is definitely one of the student reps, and then I put myself down in case no one else wants to do it. But if you guys are interested, or you know anyone else on the assembly that is interested, please let me know. Also not on the agenda for the digital art printed out one is another opportunity to collaborate with the Office of Veterans Programs on, this is located on University Park, but essentially it is going to be a work study. So you get the actual compensation for the role. It can be remote, or you can be located in Penn State at University Park. Essentially, you'd be working with the faculty over at the OVP office on how to create more opportunities for veterans at Penn State. Again, if you guys have a passion for that or if it's an interest, please let me know. Or Sabrina, send me an email. There's no hard deadline on finding a name for the OVP, but the Sustainability Institute rep, I want that name by June 6th or July 6th, no later than. And then the OEAR rep, that name potentially tomorrow morning if possible. So that's about all I have. I also have the initiatives assignments, but I'll save that for new business. It's going to be a longer one. And that's going to be an optional portion of the assembly too, because it's kind of going to be a little bit of a PowerPoint. So that's all I have.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Madam President. The chair recognizes Madam Vice President.
Thank you. I have nothing to report.
Okay. I have nothing to report either. The chair recognizes Madam Secretary.
I have nothing new to report.
At this time, I move that we proceed to our committee reports. The chair recognizes the Governmental Affairs Chair. I'm so sorry. Was she not here either, Emily?
Emily is not here.
Okay, I apologize. I missed that one. I took the other two off of my list. The chair recognizes Marketing and Communications Chair.
That's Corinne. She's not here tonight either.
Oh my goodness. I must not have been listening during roll call. I'm so sorry, guys. That or I was focused on the first two. What about Student Affairs Chair?
Sure. I don't have a lot to report. We're just basically going through the website creation, working really hard on the website. Not this past Saturday, but the Saturday before, Mona and Carmina and I managed to get a lot of work done, a lot worked out. So we're basically just, we have the template done, we have the initial design done. We're just looking for people to help us add content to these sites. And, you know, we have inside the website, I have the website thing inside the teams. Anybody in there is welcome to look inside the working organization document and claim sites or, you know, pages to fill out the information. So anybody wants to do that, Carmina made us a really nice template to put names next to pages. So anybody wants to jump in there and claim something, that would be great and super helpful. Realistically, all you have to do is look at, say, for instance, what the name of a website is, what kind of resources we want on it, and then just you can even put it in a Word document, somebody can copy and paste it. So not super work intensive, and like you could just take one page and that would help us. If everybody took one page, we'd have it done super fast. I'm holding the work meetings on Saturdays from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern. Anybody's welcome to come by. If anybody is not invited or doesn't have an invitation to that, just email me. I'll be happy to add you to the invitation. It's just like an open workshop meeting. We just talk and kind of take ideas and shoot around, or just dedicate ourselves to building out those pages. And you know, if we keep doing this, we're going to have it done real fast. Like, it's really not going to take too much longer. And let me see. I think that's all I have. That's all I can think about. So that's the end of my report.
Thank you so much. The chair recognizes the Technology Chair.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, I second what Rachel said about adding content to the new web pages. We are shooting for a launch on July 31st, so that only leaves us this month to put all this content together. So we absolutely need your help, no question. And every little bit counts, like she says. So please think about helping us a little bit. And like Rachel said, the link is on the Teams chat for the website. I also attended the Campus Advisory Group meeting on June 17th. They discussed the Kaltura Zoom transition. So If you're wondering what's happening to recorded Zoom videos, they're going to be automatically posted to the Canvas course media gallery starting June 16. They gave some updates on LTI integrations for Adobe, Cengage, and others. They also were talking about a new feature for Canvas. It's a discussion redesign. It's now in open beta. And they're kind of tinkering with it. So there's no launch date yet. They're also putting out RFPs for a new instructional content management system for course content. As some of you may know, the TLT ops team is going to be restructured. So their ops team will end July 1st and they're going to be moving everyone elsewhere. And that's about it for me.
Thank you so much. Can someone help me confirm? I'm on my phone. It's a little tough to see. Dr. Adams is not with us, correct?
This is Dr. Adams. I'm
She
here.
is.
Oh, perfect. I can't see you on my phone. So we will now proceed to our advisors report. The chair recognizes Dr. Adams.
Thanks so much, Denise, and good evening, everyone. Wonderful to see you. I'm so thrilled to be here tonight and excited to share my report. Two primary updates. I wanted to remind the assembly that the Student Advisory Board is hosting a virtual Firecracker 5K. It's being hosted this week on Sunday. It's all day and you can walk or run at your own pace. But it is an opportunity for you to get on the treadmill, get on a trail, you can hike it up, you can grab your kid's stroller and push them around. But we'd love for our student government to support the Student Advisory Board by showing their Penn State pride, taking photos, tagging Penn State World Campus on social media, and participating in the virtual 5K. You can sign up on the Student Affairs website, and it doesn't look like there's a chat to this meeting, but I'm happy to share this with the president so that she can send it out. It is free. There's no cost to participate, and I encourage you to register and participate and show your support to our Student Advisory Board. And then I wanted to share with you, I think I mentioned this in my last month's report, but I did receive approval to hire a new mental health case manager and add to the World Campus Student Affairs team. Really excited about that. And the position was just posted today. So we will be hiring a new mental health case manager and working to move quickly on that search. Your president, Mona, will be serving on the search committee, as well as our existing mental health case manager, a member of academic advising, one of our career counselors will serve on the search committee, and then we'll also have someone from the counseling and psychological services office as well serve on that. And I'm hoping to charge the committee next week, and we hope to move pretty quickly. So if you know any licensed social workers or licensed clinical psychologists that you think might be a great fit to serve you and your peers, please encourage them to apply. The position is now posted on the website, and I'll be looking to move quickly on that search. So would love to take any recommendations you have. You can invite them to apply. And then finally, I just wanted to share that I just received notice yesterday that Sydney Katona, the World Campus a digital strategist for student affairs, is leaving the university. She is moving to another organization. Her last day will be July 12th. I do not think that this will cause any interruption in the work that you all are doing specific with the website. I know you've been meeting with her about some of the content and the postcard that you all have in development. She has a really great team and she'll be transitioning much of her work to them. So we've already started to work on a transition plan, and she knows that your initiatives, particularly the summer with the launch of your website, our cross-promotional plan for that to support you, and then the postcard, which your website will be printed on and then sent to thousands of students, is still absolutely a priority. And I'll be making sure there's a smooth transition of that to her team, even given her transition. That concludes my report.
Thank you so much, Dr. Adams. I'm totally signed up for the 5K, by the way.
Glad to hear it.
Does anyone have any questions? Okay, we will proceed.
Note that I'm just going to turn my camera back off, but I'm active and fully participating in today's meeting.
Thank you. We will now proceed to new business. The chair recognizes Madam President.
All right. Sabrina, do you have the initiatives assignments presentation available? If not, I
Yes,
can.
I can pull that up.
Sweet. And we're just gonna run through this, guys, just so you can see. I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, but what our assembly is hoping to accomplish or further our position on.
Mona, did you update it last since you sent it to me at all?
A little bit, just reformatted some things. Do you need the link by chance?
I just made you co-host so you can share it because I cannot find the link right now.
Sweet, thank you. One second. Right, let's run through this. Can I make this full screen? I feel like an old person. All right, let's just do it like this. Okay, so this is our World Campus Student Government Association Third Assembly Initiative Assignments Brief by myself on June 29th, 2021. So the initiatives, our first is website redesign. Basically, you guys kind of know what's going on. We're trying to push our website redesign as quickly as possible so that we can send out the We Are postcard, and then there's a nice flow of here's a place if you're interested in joining the committees, then the committee chairs get committee members, and then we have more people to get more initiatives done faster. So we're just trying to build our team up with quality students, right? The student POCs for this are Sabrina, Rachel, Corinne, and our Carmina. And then our faculty POCs, correct me if I'm wrong, Dr. Adams, you're on a few of these, is Dr. Adams and sweet. Dr. Adams and JJ Murphy, and our projected completion date is July 31st, 2021. Next is our constitutional review. It's a review of the Constitution. Our student POCs are going to be Kyle, Rachel, and Ariel. And our faculty POC with Mary. And then projected completion date is July 31st, 2021. Do you have anything to add on to that, Ariel?
No, I don't have anything to add.
Sweet. Next is digital comment box. So this is, I don't know if you guys ever heard of like an ICE, it's like a military thing, but like an anonymous comment box, or, you know, just an anonymous process improvement or feedback box. But this gonna be the same thing, just digitally, and we want to place it on our website. But we just want to allow students to anonymously contact us. The student POCs are gonna be myself, Rachel, and Corinne. And then the faculty POC was Sydney Katona, but with her leaving, Dr. Adams, please let us know if you have any recommendations for someone else.
Yeah, let's put World Campus marketing partner there. And it'll probably be specifically Lee Ryan, but I want to just make sure who some of the specific work is transitioning to. So I would put World Campus marketing partner there. And in the prior initiative with the website, I wonder if you all would be willing to consider adding World Campus marketing partner there as well, under maybe it's faculty or like, you know, faculty / staff partners. You know, I know that they would love to be able to review prior to publishing, the new website, finalizing it, before the postcard gets sent, and just, helping point out any gaps or any things that they see as well. So if you might consider including them as a partner.
Absolutely. I added them onto the faculty POCs. And Rachel, I think you're still on this meeting. If if we have any questions, we now know to definitely route that up to them before publishing, but Dr. Ems will know well ahead of time when we finish. So
Sounds good. And maybe we can just have a final, we're sending it around for copy, copy check and making sure everything's good. They can be CC'd on that.
sweet, perfect. Cool. All right. The We Are postcard. Thanks a lot to the Second Assembly. A lot of you were on the Second Assembly. Thanks to your work. This is in its final stages, and Dr. Adams is driving it home. So, but you guys know what this is. It's a postcard to be sent to the World Campus student body. Kyle stepped up as our main student POC, and then Dr. Adams is going to be our faculty POC. Projected completion date, we put August 14th. 2021, and we chose this date because of the fall 2021 ad drop date. I think this is the day after. Student engagement initiative. So this is kind of a passion of mine, but this was in line with what Second Assembly passed on to Third, which is a student hub for student organizations and extracurriculars. We have the student organizations page that I think is on student affairs. So we were just going to incorporate that link into our website so that students have an easy pathway to find their student orgs that they can get involved with. Student POCs, Rachel, Corinne, and myself. Faculty POCs, we have none at this point. We didn't think of anyone in particular. If you, Dr. Ems, have anyone, please let us know.
Yeah, I would recommend Julie Fitzgerald here. She's a staff member, but yeah, Julie Fitzgerald. And if I could get a copy of your initiatives following this meeting, I can speak with her about this one specifically in our next one-on-one and have her connect with Rachel and Corinne and Mona, and you, Mona, obviously, about this so that we can support you and as you work to carry it out.
Absolutely, sweet. Projected completion date would be December 1st, 2021. One Penn State 2025. So this is a pretty ambiguous initiative. Sean, our previous president, back briefed me on what it is, but essentially it's to establish the World Campus role in universities' One Penn State 2025 plan. I know Rachel touched a bit on this, where it's expanding degree options for us, allowing us to take more classes that typically are only offered to University Park or maybe even Commonwealth campus students. I put myself for the student POC. I'm very willing to learn more about this. I don't know too much about it. We have no faculty POCs, and because it's such a far out initiative, and this most likely is going to get passed on to the Fourth Assembly, there's no projected completion date. All right, we're halfway there, guys. Directory and email shells. This is pretty straightforward. Sabrina and I and Corinne want to create some email shells that our roles, including all of the executive board members and the committee chairs, that we commonly send emails to certain people. We want to make shells for them, and then we want to create a directory so when Fourth Assembly takes over, there's no ambiguity in who to reach for what. Again, student POCs, Sabrina, myself, and Corinne. No faculty POC, and then we want to complete this by August 1st this year. Cheat sheet continuity binder. It's along the same lines as the directory and email shells, but we want to make sure that we have all of the site logins / passwords and then contacts for each of our resources. Student POCs, myself, Rachel, and Corinne. No faculty POCs, and projected completion date is 3 weeks after the first day of August 21st. Climate Action Initiative, huge passion of mine, but this is essentially continuing involvement of World Campus students in the Climate Action and Environmental Justice Plan for the university. Myself and Corinne sit as student POCs. Dr. Adams, we included you as our faculty POC, and there's no projected completion date. Something I noticed about all of the other the Penn State student our campus student gov orgs is that they all have committees dedicated to climate action. And I think we are the only one left that does not. So Corinne and I discussed in a private meeting we had getting an ad hoc committee created, which is included in our constitution for climate action. We're still trying to find which committee that it might best fall under. So committee heads, if you have any ideas, please let me know. But we definitely want to get a climate action ad hoc committee created because that's a big focus right now, as President Barron, who's a world-renowned climate scientist, is trying to leave his mark on Penn State. And I think this is a great time to push for something for the university. Counseling and psychological services, increasing the capabilities of World Campus to serve students in wellness and resiliency. I put myself and Rachel as the student POCs, and then our faculty POC is Katie Marshall, and we have no projected completion date. This is all encompassing and relevant to the title. And I mean, even with our new mental health case manager coming on board, that falls under this initiative. But this is something that's going to be ongoing. All right, so the fall and spring emails, this is huge. We want to get 2 emails out this year, which I think has never been done by the World Campus Student Government. We never sent a student body email out. I put Sabrina, Rachel, and Corinne as this student POCs, and then Dr. Adams. And I guess this would be the World Campus Marketing Partner now for the faculty POC.
Correct.
Sweet. Where are we? Right here. So we want to get that email drafted by August 14th, 2021 for the first email, and then the second email hypothetically would go out after winter break. But the email shouldn't be difficult to draft because those are best kept short and sweet. So really it's just fine tuning what we want on the email to make it as effective as possible. Professor engagement, this is a huge one right now. I know GPSA just passed a resolution on professors being able to ask about disabilities per HIPAA. And this kind of falls in line with ADA compliance, instituting minimum office hours / Zoom sessions. And then we included favorite faculty, which is an idea we want for the website, which is every, maybe that's month, semester, whatever, each department nominates their faculty member, or a faculty member gets voted as their favorite faculty. And then the the assembly goes through and votes on the faculty member of the semester or quarter or what have you. Everyone kind of wins in that because it's, you get to include it on your personal website, resume, whatever. Student POCs, myself, Jennifer, Rachel, and Corinne. No faculty POCs at this moment. Projected completion date is pretty far out, January 10th. It's right around the corner. All right, last few slides. Records transparency. So this is just presenting transparency from the World Campus Student Government Association to its student body. All of the recorded meetings, and we can even include emails and things like that. That would go on our website, just so students know exactly what their student government is up to. Student POCs are Sabrina and Corinne. Faculty POC is Mary. Projected completion date, July 31st, 2021. Committee advertisement, I kind of spoke on this with the website creation, but this is just advertising committee positions for World Campus Student Body to get, I guess, specialized roles. So like the climate action ad hoc committee I was talking about, that is an advertisement we can put out that maybe a student isn't sure what they would do on do as a committee member, but they have an interest in the climate action, so they could jump straight into the climate action ad hoc committee. So this would be included on our website. Student POCs is Rachel, Corinne, and Carmina, and then faculty POCs is going to be World Campus Marketing Partner. No projected completion date. All right, election campaign timelines. Dr. Adams, you know exactly what this is, but we are going to establish revised campaign and election timelines, hopefully move it to the left so that elected members get more time in the chair with the sitting individual, and then they get to train a little bit more. Faculty POC, this is Dr. Adams. Do you have a deadline? I'm sorry, I don't remember the deadline that was given to us, Dr. Adams.
I would say, well, just a couple notes here. I would say that Mary is probably a better faculty POC here because she kind of manages my and your calendars as it relates
Right.
to that. So let's move her there. And then I can look up the exact date in our previous meeting and I'll just share it once I pull it up.
Sweet. Thank you so much. All right. So these are the last three are a little, yet the last two are a little lower priority. So not important, just easier accomplished. So the third assembly, public general assembly meeting fall 2021. This is my responsibility to provide a survey for all of our executive and committee chairs and committee members on what time works best for them for each meeting. So just trying to get a battle rhythm for third assembly. I want to send this survey out to you guys before the start of fall semester because I don't want to just run on what the last assembly was doing. This is a partially new team. Soon POC myself, no faculty POC, and then July 1st. So I'll get that guys out to you ASAP. All right, last one, open and affordable educational resources. I touched on this in my report. This is basically regulating the financial burden of world campus students, whether that's food, housing, or tuition. The university has a website for the initiative, but the students are going to take an active role in getting this pushed and getting more resources out to the entire Penn State student body. Student POC is Rachel. I'm going to throw myself on here real quick. Faculty POC, Dr. Adams, do you have a recommendation for a change or?
No, that looks good. I think that some of my staff might be really interested in helping me support you all through this as well. But once I get the slide deck, I'll share this with them at our next staff meeting. And I did look at the timeline. It's mid-November, like November 15th is that deadline for election proceedings for fourth assembly. So that's when we'll want to have that. So you could just put like, yeah, November 15th. I think it's fine.
Okay, sweet. Thank you, ma'am. Perfect. All right, guys. Thank you so much for sticking it out with me. I know you guys have places to be, but it's only 6:38, so that's all I have for new business. I'm going to pass it on and stop sharing my screen.
Awesome.
Oh, no, this is Dr. Adams. Can I ask a question about one of the initiatives?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you mind sharing your screen again? I can't remember the exact one, and I wanted to kind of speak to it a bit. I think one was around Penn State 2025. So yes, I currently serve on the One Penn State 2025 committee. So I'm happy to serve as the faculty POC there. And I think there's a couple of committees specifically to One Penn State 2025. And so I think perhaps in a future meeting, if I could have the opportunity to kind of present about what, One Penn State 2025 is doing right now, what initiatives, because it's been going on since they were officially charged, I think, in 2018. So they've been doing some work, or 2019. So they've been doing some work over the last year and a half. So I'd love to give you an update of what's been done and then talk to you about kind of what needs to happen over the next 4 years to reach those goals. And then you mentioned something about oh gosh, I'm forgetting which one it was. It was digital, okay. Okay. Can you go back? Sorry, records was the committee. Oh, I guess it was about the climate piece. I think that I definitely, if you all don't already have these initiatives outlined on the website, I think that, making sure that when you send out that postcard, you send out the email and you're getting all that traffic, really making it easy. And I think this is a part of the initiative, but making it easy for students to see exactly what your priorities are and be able to, if you start that ad hoc committee, be able to sign up for that committee right away so that they, there's ease in it. So it's not just signing up for the student government, but it's signing up almost to be a part of these very specific initiatives. I think students would really get excited about these. So I guess this is more general feedback, but anything you can do to make sure that these are clearly displayed on your website and that you're seeking more student participation, more engagement. I think that this could be really powerful if you display it like that and just help your peers see that, you know, you all are doing like really meaningful work across a number of initiatives. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, ma'am. Yeah, that kind of lines up with our committee advertisement. But this is a phenomenal opportunity to let people streamline their focus into what exactly they want to do. So they want to get involved. But yeah, thank you so much for that feedback. Oh, anonymous sheep.
Are there any
Awesome.
more questions before we move on to old business? Okay, we will proceed to old business. The chair recognizes Madam President.
No past resolutions. No,
Awesome.
nothing resolved.
Okay. We'll proceed to an open forum. Is there anything that anyone would like to discuss at this time?
I just remembered that I forgot to let everybody know here, this coming weekend on Saturday, I'm not going to do the open website thing because it's like July 4th weekend. I figured everybody's probably, you know, either
Celebrate
traveling
America.
or getting ready to, have a big celebration. So don't worry about it this coming weekend.
Anything else? Any final comments for the good of the order? Okay. With that, I move that we adjourn the meeting. Can I get a second?
Second.
I'll second.
All right. The meeting as a World Campus Student Government Association is adjourned at, it's not 7:42, 8:43 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night.
Have a good night, everyone.
All right. See you guys later.